Who prosecutes war crimes? Have you ever wondered who is responsible for bringing those who commit war crimes to justice? It is a complex process that involves various legal frameworks and institutions. War crimes are serious violations of international humanitarian law. This includes acts like willful killing, torture, and taking hostages. International law plays a key role in defining war crimes. Treaties such as the Geneva Conventions and the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court outline what constitutes these crimes and how they should be prosecuted. The International Criminal Court, or ICC, is a major player in this area. It has the authority to prosecute war crimes committed after July 1, 2002. However, the ICC can only act in countries that are part of the Rome Statute, or if the United Nations Security Council refers a situation to it. Many countries also have their own laws that allow them to prosecute war crimes. This is important because the ICC is considered a court of last resort. It steps in only when national authorities cannot or will not take action. Now, looking at the context of communism, the prosecution of war crimes can be seen through a different lens. From a communist viewpoint, these prosecutions might be tied to class struggle and the role of imperialism. Communists often argue for justice against those who commit atrocities, especially when they view these actions as part of imperialist aggression. During the Cold War, communist states frequently criticized Western powers for their involvement in conflicts like the Vietnam War. They often labeled these actions as imperialist interventions and called for accountability. In communist nations, national courts were sometimes used to prosecute crimes seen as counter-revolutionary. However, prosecuting war crimes specifically was not always a priority unless it served political ends. International cooperation in prosecuting war crimes is also a topic of interest for communist states. They might support such efforts if it aligns with their political goals. However, there can be skepticism towards institutions like the ICC, which some view as tools of Western influence. When we consider the Vietnam War, the prosecution of war crimes was largely absent during the conflict itself. After the war, there were some attempts to address atrocities committed by both sides, but these efforts were limited. From a communist perspective, the focus was often on exposing what they viewed as imperialist aggression by the United States rather than prosecuting specific war crimes. In summary, the prosecution of war crimes involves both international and national legal frameworks. While communist states have historically focused on internal political stability, they may also support international efforts to prosecute war crimes when it aligns with their political objectives.